So yes, welcome everyone. I am trying to start up a small podcast thing that's with some of my friends. Today I have with me the great Neil Titus,
Yo.
the amazing Sir Terrence, and the dark Jodine Foreman.
Literally.
How many times people say if you just walk around in black at night, you just disappear?
Not true.
It's a weird way to start this podcast.
It's fine. This is in no official.
You have to understand them. When they live in America now, I'm adapting the white mentality.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He was pro Zimmerman.
Wait, what?
No, we are not even going to bring that into this conversation. I refuse to talk about that.
Wait, was he pro Zimmerman for real?
What?
Were you?
I have no opinion on that whole matter.
Oh, jeez.
Crap. Anyways, so today we want to try and talk about the whole next-gen stuff. So we're going to talk about the companies on a whole, not just their next-gen consoles, because that would not be so great of an idea. We have to look at the companies as a whole. So, let us get things started off with Nintendo. What are we thinking about Nintendo for the upcoming future couple of years?
They should stick to handheld gaming and stop making consoles.
Boy. As you remember, so them exist. Really.
Great.
Like,
No. But alright, let's be fair. Right?
I pulled up some stats the other day. Let's put it this way: the only thing that Nintendo sold in this generation was Wii Fit, Wii Sports, and anything with Mario's face on it, and that's about it.
Yeah, but
everything was sold at a loss, and it's true.
Didn't they make other profits off of other stuff?
It doesn't matter.
Dude, they actually lost money.
What? Dude, come on.
They made money off the console, but off games themselves, there was no money.
Okay, Mario Kart made money.
I'm pretty sure games made money. What are you talking about?
We're not talking about the Mario-infused games and the Zeldas, because that's a given.
I mean, it's not necessarily a given. They can miss those games if something happens. They haven't, thankfully.
And there's a Zelda every 5, 6, 10 years.
Most interesting. I don't even know what the thing is on that. But I mean, I haven't, like, I was reading an article the other day, and I don't remember which game developer said it, but they said that they have learned to never count out Nintendo, because even though Nintendo does things sometimes that seems kind of strange, they are never out of the race, like, ever.
That's true. That's not true.
No, that's true. That is
true. What are you talking about?
Would you like me to go pull up the sales of the GameCube versus the PS2?
Versus the PS2 was one of the best selling consoles.
Yeah.
But you just say you should never count them out.
No, they aren't out.
You want me to pull up the 64 one too?
No.
They got lucky with the Wii because everybody fell for the gimmickry, and then sooner down the line, everybody realized that they just got duped. And this is why the Wii U isn't selling now, because nobody wants to
sold 100 million Wiis. That's what everyone realized.
After they sold that many Wiis, I'm pretty sure they're not concerned about
I don't think
selling.
it was like, oh shit, they figured us out. You know, like
that. Well, right now the Wii U isn't selling, and they're trying to play it down as if like it's nothing.
No, because
is wrong.
the Wii U is just dumb. The Wii U is just dumb. I'm sorry, Mark. I know you supported the Wii U for some reason, but it's just dumb. It doesn't make any sense.
The Wii U is an HD Wii, basically, and people don't want that. They're tired of swinging their arms around in their living room. They want, to play a game for real.
No, but they are playing a game for using the controller with the screen. You're not swinging your hands around.
Have you held that controller yet? That's the most uncomfortable thing ever.
It's not that bad. I played at Best Buy. It's not that bad.
It's not uncomfortable. What are you talking about? I played with it at E3.
So would you go out and spend your money and buy a Wii U?
If I had the money, yes.
Oh my god.
I don't have a Wii to work with it, which is a problem.
What?
But I had a Wii and
Wait, you'd have a Wii to work with what?
To do some of the
Develop.
stuff. Because there are some games that you use the Wii alongside the Wii U with it.
For what?
And apparently you still need the controllers and all of that stuff.
No, there are some games like crap, I don't remember the name of those games. I hadn't played them at E3. But one of the games, for example, is like the new Rayman that they're making for it, right? Like there's a character that you control on the Wii U controller, and then a normal player controls Rayman with the normal Wii chops.
So you're talking about the controllers, you're not talking about the system, because you just sound like you're talking about the system just now. The Wii itself.
The Wii or the Wii U?
No. You were saying that you don't have a Wii to work along. You mean the Wii controller? You don't have the Wii controller to work along with the Wii U.
As in, I don't have a Wii. I don't own a Nintendo Wii.
Yeah, okay, so buy a Wii controller. You don't need the system. You do realize that the Wii U has an actual system, right?
Right.
Okay.
When you were just saying Wii, I got confused. I don't the U, damn it.
No.
Oh,
go ahead.
The reason I said that, right? Because if I just get the Wii U controller, right? Like, there are some games you can play with that.
Yeah.
But, for example, like the Rayman game, I don't think you can play that with just... Like, the multiplayer aspect of it, I don't think you can play that with just...
That makes zero sense. No, that doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? Why you need...
Don't you know the new Rayman game?
Yeah, okay, but why do you need a Wii? The system.
So other
just
people...
the way the multiplayer works.
Yeah.
I
because
thought
the Wii U...
Okay, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah,
the Wii U,
the Wii U controller, there's only one of those can work along with a Wii. And, if I have this right. And then, the other persons use the regular.
The controllers, but he's talking about the Wii as in the console. Alright, let's start over. So you're saying the Rayman game, right? No, wait. I just want to be clear. You're saying the Rayman game uses the Wii U, the original Wii controllers, the nunchucks, for additional multiplayer things, right? To play along with the controller. So why?
Yeah, like they work both hand in hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why are you saying that you need a Wii as in the console? You just need a Wii controller, the nunchucks, right? To play on the Wii U for the multiplayer.
Wait, does that work? Like,
yes, it does work.
I didn't know that worked.
That's work.
That worked.
You think you need a Wii to play on the Wii U? Yes. What the hell? What do you think this is?
No, but then that just weird to me though, right? Like the reason that is weird. Let me tell you why that is weird.
All right,
because
you guys.
The reason that
that can be right. That can be right.
Go ahead.
That seems weird. Are you sure that is weird?
Wii U is a system, right? It's a console separate. It's a separate console. Okay. And then it comes with a controller which has a screen. It can also, for multiplayer, you can use additional Wii U controllers. Wii controllers, I'm sorry. I keep saying Wii U. Wii controllers, the Wii nunchucks from the Wii, which is a separate console. You can use the Wii nunchucks to play on the Wii U. It's backwards compatible with the controller. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. I understand what you're saying. I don't know if that will also be the case for the Rayman games. I haven't.
Obviously, it would be the case. Because what kind of game you would need a Wii U and a Wii to play? You need two.
The reason I say that I'm not sure if that is the case is because when somebody is using the Wii U, right?
Yeah.
What they see on the screen for that is different from what is being shown on the big screen.
Yeah.
Right? They see things on the Wii U that isn't on the other.
Yeah,
screen.
I know how the Wii U works. Yeah.
Right. So I don't know if that's the case for that.
Yes, it is the case for that.
It is.
Yes.
So pretty much they just want you to have a screen in your hand.
It's so you can do second screen things. It can do some cool things. Like with Zombie U, you could use it for when you go in your backpack, you'll use your menu stuff on the screen, on the second screen on the controller. And then
in the overall grand scheme of things, as true hardcore gamers as we are, who really needs that?
I don't know.
There's even a survey out there where everybody pretty much said they don't want that. They just want the games.
I don't know. I think
which is weird because I actually look for these things because I hate
Their statistics are questionable.
Are they?
No, but Mark, to be clear,
we all know that hardcore gamers just want games. It's part of the reason why hardcore gamers never really. The majority of the Wiis that's sold were all bought by just regular people.
But the thing is, Nintendo still makes games. That's why people buy. Like, all right, not including what they do for console. Apparently, they're not doing that well for console.
No, I never.
Quality games for their handheld.
No, that's why I said they should stick to handheld gaming because this seems the only thing they have actual legitimate. I'd say they have better games on their handhelds than they do on their consoles. Like, I would actually buy their handheld just to play certain games, like the RPGs and the little action game spin-offs. But outside of that, I don't really want one. Anything from them. Because I don't really have that. I can't be at work and playing games. That don't really work still.
I'm pretty sure that would be a problem if you're playing games at work. You'd lose your job, I'm pretty sure.
Not really. They can't fire you.
I mean, they can't fire you. What kind of job can't fire you?
Let's not say what that is. Yeah. Let's keep it at that.
That's so suspect. But anyways, I'm not counting them out yet. Like even if Nintendo stays afloat just off of their handheld sales, I would not be surprised. But I'm pretty sure they must have some kind of plan in mind for the Wii U.
But it's not really about the console itself, you know. No real hardcore gamer is gonna. All right, people will say, yeah, they're gonna be cheaper than Microsoft and Sony. But at the end of the day, all the hardcore gamers, they want gritty games, violence, cut up somebody, stab somebody, shoot somebody.
You know what's ironic though about this whole thing is that I'm pretty sure Julian's trying to say like, oh, you know, hardcore gamers care about like the graphics and stuff like that. Like they want like the next gen, like cutting edge graphics. And yet he's fine with getting the PS3 version of Final Fantasy 14. And that shit looks like a PS2 game. It's not, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Okay, wait. Here's the issue though. Like you're bringing up the hardcore gamers a lot, but you know, we have to remember that we have actually outgrown that type of market. That's why. So Nintendo might be more for the kids, really. At this point.
Have you seen kids these days? Kids come up
No. I mean,
the first thing they ask me for is, "Where's COD?" I'm like, "Oh."
That's actually like I actually agree with doing that because like when I was interning at the game development studio and they like did the survey of like what games all the kids are playing. Like these kids are like 13, 12, they're around, right? That age group. Like it's them listing Battlefield, Call of Duty, and that's what I see. So I'm like, you're not supposed to be playing these games.
But we actually have a Call of Duty now on the
but nobody wants to fight for that.
I was actually surprised when I saw that Nintendo actually took on a Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But nobody wants to play it on them. Nobody wants to play it on it. It just doesn't feel right, I guess, in a sense.
But you also need to remember, you know, that Nintendo has a very strong market in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Very, very strong.
Well, we all I love the Japanese people, but we all know they're kind of.
No, don't try that crap.
What's the word? They're more.
They like handhelds more than actual consoles.
and they're more like.
They like handhelds because they're always
like in personality. So.
Yeah.
What?
This conversation took a weird turn. Right?
Yeah.
They're more like what in personality?
Kitty-like. They're more childlike.
You know, like they tend to be more not so serious.
Okay. Don't get me wrong. If I need to bring on a Japanese mentality, so I decrease the level of violence that is being pushed in certain things, so I will totally do that. Because like my only problem with what you were saying earlier, right? Because you're like, for the hardcore gamers, we want the violence and the this, that. I'm like, I don't need all of that. I just need something that has really solid gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't necessarily have to include violence. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true. Because
you are making it sound like to be classified as a hardcore gamer right now, you need to be all for violence.
Not necessarily, but the way how Nintendo portrays themselves is that a game like Dragon Age, a game like even some of the more prominent RPGs that aren't really like, you know, your typical RPGs from back in the day. They view it as being like a violent game. So it's kind of like people don't really want to play something with some quirky looking character like Mario and stuff all the time. Sometimes that's just not what people want. They just want characters that they can, see themselves as in a video game and play out the storyline.
The thing is, you say that you need to remember that they have solid RPGs like Fire Emblem that even recently they released a new one onto their 3DS, and that's been pretty solid, right?
But that's the handheld. Their console, in terms of console gaming, they have nothing.
Console is in a weird place right now. We've already agreed on that. Like, I even read an article where Ubisoft said they were reconsidering releasing a new Rayman just for the Wii U because of how badly the sales were for Zombies.
Yeah, I believe the game is now, it's like coming up for PS3 and on 360.
Yeah, they switched
I'm
it.
not sure.
Yeah,
They're not making it out. I'm not sure, but they might not be making it a Wii U exclusive.
No, it's no longer Wii U exclusive.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't make any money, right? The game's been out how long now? The system, I mean, has been out how long now? How many sales do they have?
Yeah, the Wii U is terrible. It's selling terribly, but
I mean, that might change in the future, but anyways.
I wasn't shocked by that though. To tell you the honest, I kind of saw it coming. The fact that over the past 2 years before they released the Wii U.
Turned psychic.
No, but I actually watch the video game sales. I do. I pay attention to them. They were outside of anything that came out on the 3DS. Games that came out for their consoles were always in last place. It was always either Sony or Microsoft, especially on the North American scene. They were always either
because
number one.
Microsoft not selling in Japan at all.
no, they really aren't. They sold like 4,000 360s probably, like last month.
I know, right?
Or like 400.
Hey, that provides a nice segue into Microsoft now. Let's discuss Microsoft and how they're possibly looking for the upcoming generation.
Can I be mean? Can I be mean and like just talk hardcore about them?
You can be as open as you want. I just hope that you do it in a sensical way.
Oh, it will be sensical. Let's start off with the fanboys.
Wow. I don't know if you refer fanboys for sensicalness, but continue, sir.
Fanboys.
Well, like all the comments I've read on forums and even on IGN, like they're always saying their console is better, just off the basis that they have Master Chief. Now, these people will claim that they are true gamers, but I mean, if you're gonna buy a console just to play one game, you don't really have no right to come into any conversation talking about, hey, you have the greatest games and we have more exclusive. You don't have anything. You just sell one game, and that's the only thing you play. Like, why you gotta come and then, bash the PS3 and say, oh, you guys online suck. But it's true, doesn't matter. You're paying for your online, man. It's free. I save more money than you at the end of the day.
But that's changing now. Like, we're going to have to pay for online.
For the PS Plus, but I don't mind that. It's better. We get free stuff.
Granted, yes, it's better. I mean, you even see Microsoft employing a similar thing now.
Yeah, for like they're doing it for like 4 months or something. They're not even doing it for very long. They can't really afford to do it. Because
how can Microsoft not afford
No, the difference is because if you're not paying for Xbox Live Gold, you get to keep the games that they give you. While with Plus, if you don't pay for Plus, you can't keep the games that they gave you. You can't play. Right. So this one, they gave you the game, so you can like sign up for a month and download the game, and then like cancel it, and you still have the game forever. So they're giving you the game, while Sony's not giving you the game. So they can't afford to give games away. Like, what the hell? Who are they? They don't even own. That's just bad business practice. Does that make sense?
I guess so. I guess. I mean, did you guys see the thing that came up recently where somebody started a whole survey thing to try and get back the previous policies of the Xbox One?
Yeah, they're trying to get back.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, a bunch of Sony fanboy people went on and just spoke a bunch of crap on the survey thing.
Really?
In my opinion, I think Microsoft did that themselves as a publicity stunt.
Started the survey?
Pretty much. Because they really do. Because they think about it. They really do want that system in place. The only reason why they switch is because they got that massive email that said, oh my god, every PS4 on Amazon is gone in like 2 days. We're not getting any pre-order sales. And as soon as they switched that, they started getting pre-order sales. It's sold out at Best Buy.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm still not sure about the whole thing because I think I still don't fully understand what they were... Like, after E3, they started mentioning a bunch of things that they were trying to achieve with these new policies, right?
Mm-hmm.
I still don't have a full grasp of it, but I heard some people describe it as, like, basically a Microsoft version of Steam, right? Would that be accurate?
No.
That wouldn't be accurate.
No, I mean, it's kind of like Steam, yeah. It's kind of like a PC where, you buy the game, but you really only just get the code to activate it. Like, the game the CD has no value. You put the CD in, and you install the game, and it's, like, tied to your account. The CD is worthless now. Pretty much. You can't give the CD to someone else and they can play it. The disc, I should say. I keep saying CD. It's not a CD. But, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like Steam, but you won't get, like, Steam sales. Like, really good sales like Steam.
I don't think anybody can get Steam sales. Steam. Steam is special.
Steam. I don't know. Steam. I have to applaud the way how Steam works because you get so many good games for all those. Yeah, pretty much next to nothing.
I've like over 100 games on Steam and I can't play half of them because my computer.
I just try to avoid Steam when they're having sales because I don't really avoid it. I go on it, but I'm like, it don't make sense to buy this game because I know I'm not going to play it. It's just going to sit down there. I'm not going to play it. I need to hold on to that money for like food and crap.
You can get Deus Ex Human Revolution for $3 right now on Steam.
I already have it. I haven't played it. I have it and I haven't played it.
Plus give it.
I have it on Steam and I have it on my PS3.
Yeah.
PS3.
Yeah, on PS3.
For Human Revolution?
Yeah.
Neil, didn't you play it?
Yeah, I actually haven't finished that one. That's weird, isn't it?
That too? Oh, yeah.
No. I paused it.
Still free?
No, it's gone.
You missed your chance.
No, I couldn't do when it came out. I couldn't download it. Ask Monday. I had like 25 megabytes left on my hard drive.
Yeah,
you don't
download
actually download it. Just add it to your download list.
Yeah.
That's what I did with my previous hard drive. When they release, I don't download it actually. I just get it and add it to my download list.
Yeah.
So I can go back and get it whenever the hell I want.
Yeah.
See,
that's what I did.
Learn something new every. Yay!
Might that me say miss out on like a lot of good games from the past couple of months.
Yeah,
I forget that some of these games that you guys download for free, I actually bought them.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, that's not everybody is making the amount of money you're making too.
Man, you make it sound like a rich.
You're a high roller, sir. You understand?
Yes.
Living in Canada, living the life.
Bowling.
Not balling yet.
Him used to live the champagne life, and then there's a slight snack.
Right,
There's a slight snack.
The champagne spill you. I try to scoop it up back.
Grey Poupon.
Oh, snap.
We're talking about
Drinking juice without the gin now.
juice of the gin.
So, all right. We haven't finished discussing Microsoft and their whatnot. So, what do we think about Microsoft's stance now that they've changed their policies?
I say it's just a change for now, and then they'll implement it some way somehow down the line, because they had their original plan set, and I think they want it back.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. I mean, what they might try and open up people's mind to it a bit more in like small bits, and then they'll maybe gradually make the change over time, possibly. I think one good change that they maybe made was like not making it region locked anymore.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Like, I mean, even though they might not be doing strongly in Japan, like, I don't know if they're going to try and.
That's why they went to Square Enix and said, Square Enix, we write you a blank check. Just tell us what you want.
Yo, I'm still in shock over seeing the MGS5 at their E3 opening.
Why?
Thing. I don't know.
Hideo
Why was I
Kojima
shocked?
is not really loyal.
He's not,
I know he's not. But I mean, like, in my mind, it's just always been like, yo, you know, this
The PlayStation thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
in my mind, that's what it's always been. Even though I know they're not sealed down.
Part of the thing is,
Yeah.
I noticed Sony doesn't really go around to studios just handing money to them to say, hey,
Yeah.
you stay with us. They don't do that. They either just say, you want to stay with us? That's cool. We'll give you this kind of innovation, whatever. If you want to, just look at Square. Square sold them out a long time ago. Square is now selling them out hardcore because Square needs money, and Microsoft, we all know, has money. They make like billions of dollars every day.
Yeah.
Not from gaming, from other sources. Sony has their electronics department and everything, but it doesn't really sell out as much as people think it does.
Metal Gear Solid was on Xbox anyway. Metal Gear Solid 2, so it's not like
Yeah,
it's never
the
been on
sub-
Xbox.
The
It's
subsystem, right?
it's no longer considered an exclusive game anymore. It's basically come first kind of thing.
Whoever come first come first serve.
Yep.
Kind of deal.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I'm just surprised by it. I just always be like, bam, Sony. So, but that's fine. That's nothing too big or too
Because look at GTA. It used to be just a Sony thing, and then what them call them, that company making Rockstar games just decided to say, hey, we sell like this on the PS on Sony. Why not just release another one and get more money?
Yeah.
It's a logical thing. I mean, I don't think anybody is knocking Microsoft on it. Like, I'm pretty sure Microsoft's still going to put up a strong standing.
It is true that though some exclusives, in fact, some games being exclusive would sell more rather than being a game spread out on multiple consoles. Some games that cases.
What?
Some cases.
I'm not sure.
No,
Some cases.
it depends on what it depends on what it is.
Because some games when you put them over.
How does that game sell? What?
How does that make
Some
it sound?
Finish saying what you say.
Some games when you put them over multiple consoles, like EA is good for it because they've been doing it for years, where the game quality across each platform will be great. Some companies, they'll do that, and it will be good on one system and suck on the other one. It's happened before.
Yeah, but some people still can buy the sucky version because they have no other choice.
Yeah, exactly.
So
the way how people pay attention to reviews these days, like if they say a review and somebody said the game is atrocious, they'll go buy that instead of actually going and try the game themselves. Look at Resident Evil 6. All I keep hearing from people who actually own the game is that it's not a bad game, it's actually fun. But then every review that I read was like, this is the worst goddamn game they've ever played in my life.
I have a question. Did you buy Bayonetta?
What?
Bayonetta?
Yeah.
If I did?
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought it used.
What do you buy it for?
PS3.
I think you mean the console.
PS3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the PS3 version sucked.
No.
In comparison to the 360, yes.
Yeah, it did suck.
In what way?
Because of the frame rate issues and stuff.
There was like a whole bunch of issues, like there was lagging.
Oh, see?
And stuff like that.
You see, that's what I don't get. Everybody was saying that, but remember when I bought it, this was like months afterwards when they did that patch thing. There is no lag for the game now.
Yeah, but my whole point
is when I got it.
It still sold a lot on the PS3, even though a lot of people say it kind of sucked on the PS3. So, people will still buy it. They have no other choice.
And I still wish Bayonetta 2 was coming to...
You see, this is how I know that the company who make that game, they're not smart. So first they screw up like that. Then
hold on.
put it.
Keep in mind, what might have happened, is that it might have been that Nintendo was the only company that approached them and was willing to give them the money to make Bayonetta 2.
Yeah.
So it's not necessary that they went and it's like, oh, we're only going to make it for Nintendo. That might not be the case.
But
like,
why not pitch yourself then to the giants like Sony and Microsoft?
There must be a reason for it, right? There must be a reason for it, because I don't see a company like Platinum Games doing something like that, right? Like, granted, I saw on their website when I was checking out the company and stuff that they were saying that, they're pretty intrigued by the Nintendo and their Wii U stuff and all that. And that's even why they made that game, what's that name of it? Incredible 101? Something like that. Which is a pretty cool game, by the way. And that's why they made that game for that. And I don't know if that's somehow tied into them making Bayonetta 2 as well. But I'm pretty sure that there's a reason why they're only doing it for the Wii U.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Nintendo might have been the ones who actually saved and allowed that game to happen.
And then at the end, I guess at the end of the day, then that company is going to suffer now because this one won't sell. I mean, they'll be making money from Nintendo since Nintendo is paying them, but
Nintendo's paying for the game. Aren't they publishing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're not losing that much of their own money.
You can pretty much call that franchise a dead franchise then, since it won't.
Nah.
I'm not necessarily going to say it.
Nah, I can't.
I'm not necessarily going to say it. I'm not going to say it based on. I have to wait and see what happens first. Because Bayonetta has a fairly strong fan base.
Define strong.
Yeah, right.
And Platinum Games also pretty good. Their games as well. But yeah. Alright. So let's segue off into Sony. Sony. And what their outlook is like for the future, upcoming generation of gaming.
Their outlook is like, hey, orgasm, 30 exclusive.
Wow.
Take it.
I just hear the
blow your mind.
Start.
Get done by your girlfriend. Who cares? I got like 10 games to last me for weeks. I'm good.
Kingdom Hearts 3. God
What?
damn.
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys don't hold your breath with Kingdom Hearts 2. That's not coming anytime soon.
Yeah, we know it's not coming out anytime soon. Like,
Versus 13, 6 years from now.
Don't even think.
No, correct that. It's no 15.
Yeah,
it's not versus anymore. So
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
15
gonna
years?
be the FF15. No, it's gonna
no.
be FF15.
Final Fantasy 15 now.
I'm sorry.
15 years. When I have a kid, and all I can do is stay up at night to take care of them. I can't play no game.
Wait, what was the longest wait? Wasn't the Duke Nukem 3D the longest wait?
And that was horrible.
And then the game sucked.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing they could do.
Oh my god. Yeah. What were they doing for? Oh my god.
The man them waiting for the script, them reviewing the script. I'm like, damn.
Effort into the small nuances of the game, so like allowing him to do stuff like use the toilet and all them other nonsensical crap, which is typical of Duke Nukem. Yeah, they ever spend all of their time doing that crap.
Well, they should have learned from Rockstar. I mean, Rockstar's been making you use all kinds of things in their games for how long now? Perfect.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Final Fantasy 15, that game is not gonna. I think that's vaporware. That game is never coming out.
They probably just use it as a thing to put their name out there to keep themselves afloat in the.
Yo, you know when they reveal that game?
Don't kill my hopes. Don't kill my hopes.
Do you know when they reveal that game?
Come on, that was 4 years ago.
I know they revealed it in 2006. I know. Right?
7 years
I'm
ago.
aware. Man, listen. When Square Enix was coming to talk at E3 this year, I had 2 wishes, and they fulfilled them both. They mentioned that Versus was still active. It's now Final Fantasy 15, which is fine, and there's a Kingdom Hearts 3 being worked on. They fulfilled my 2 wishes. Those are the only things that are keeping me tied to Square Enix right now.
And you're just wasting your time because those games are not going to come out anytime soon.
As long as they come out within like 5 years.
Dude, who even cares anymore? Who even cares anymore?
6 years. Oh god.
It's been 7 years since Versus 13 should come out. 7 years? Are you serious?
Yeah. If they really don't do this in 5 years though, that's really sad.
They need to. You understand? Listen.
In a way, they kind of did hurt Sony this generation with the slack system keep up with all the games.
No. Let me show you how obnoxious this is. They made 3 versions of 13, one of the worst finals ever to come out.
Yeah, that was.
But they couldn't come up with Versus 13.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
You know what Final Fantasy 13 is? It's one game cut up into 3 pieces. Because they said it themselves. The first one was just part of a bigger thing, and they just couldn't be bothered to do the open.
I just don't get why they did that. I mean, they most likely just started work on everything simultaneously, so it's not like they could just stop in the middle. Right? They most likely couldn't do that, which is why we had to suffer through 3 different versions of.
You know what to know why they did 3 different versions of the game? Because they wanted to use the same engine that they already made for 13, and just make a few extra assets and just make 2 other games really quickly. And that's why.
Wait, the third one came out. The third.
No, it don't come out yet.
That's the Lightning only one, right?
Yeah, Lightning Returns.
Yeah.
Which is most likely going to suck as well. I'll keep my mind open. It might be.
Don't keep your mind open. For what?
No, I need to keep my mind open. I can't keep my mind closed. I need to be like, there might be some kind of hope somewhere deep.
The first game. The first game I played a quarter of it.
Yeah.
I give you props for that one, sir.
Yeah.
Hope will be in it.
Hope was annoying in the first one, you know?
They were all annoying. The only character in there that felt reminiscent of a true... No. Oh, you mean Fran? Fran, whatever she wants to call herself.
Fang. The hell's wrong with you? Fang wasn't that annoying.
All I know is that she did sexy.
Dude, the entire game was annoying. Are you kidding me?
What the frick?
I only played the first one.
Man, I expect FF females to have a certain allure about them. It's part of the whole charm of the game.
It's not DOA, man.
What, you didn't like Snow and his 13-year-old girlfriend?
No. This big husky bearded man.
And then the girl looks like she's like 13.
She's like, no, you seen my sister?
It was so ridiculous.
What is going on
so
in
wrong.
this game? And then the black guy, oh my god, they just disrespect the black race in this. I was like, why?
Wait, don't disrespect the black race.
Why? Because the man. Why does it have to be somebody with a afro, with a weird personality?
No weird.
Wait, what's weird about his personality?
Weird. He was weird.
He's a father, yo. He's a old man.
What is weird?
What are we to justify it? He's a father.
He wasn't that. He wasn't that.
See, he's almost like a pansy.
What?
The man was acting.
He's like a pansy.
Oh, I'm sorry, because all black people are rough and tough.
No, but why couldn't
they
have? They couldn't have make him more masculine. Like why them have to subjugate the man like that? Man, it's just like in Tengu Tengu. Why the black guy had to be a dread? We're not all dreads. Dreads is like 0.5% of all black people.
To be fair, he was at least a good character in that thing. He was at least a good
character.
Bob, yeah, he was one of the strongest people too. So.
Later on, he loses his dreads.
The best male character adaptation I've seen is what's his name from Black Lagoon.
Oh Lord.
That's the only guy.
That guy who said mother, father, whatever, peanut butter, something. That guy there.
Yes, the guy with the shotgun.
Listen, I don't know what kind of weird whatever you're using to gauge people conveying black people in their games or whatever.
Man, are we ever
what? Are we ever
properly most times? Portrayed properly most? Are we?
I have no idea what to say to that. I don't know. I guess it doesn't stand out to me that much.
I like that
here.
Amoy from Darui from Naruto is actually a pretty cool black character.
Yeah, he's a cool character.
Yeah, he's actually strong. Darui.
Yeah, the lightning guy.
Yeah, he's actually strong, and he was actually important. He was like a general in the entire army thing or a little. So he was actually. So that was actually a pretty good character. He wasn't like stereotypical or anything. So I mean.
Yeah.
There you go. There's one.
And it's funny, the Japanese did that. So I mean, hey.
Yeah. So.
That's I don't know.
The Japanese kill put all the other something there too.
It is kind of weird that he has a move called Black Panther, but besides that,
just like how the Black Panther is black.
Wow.
Besides that,
crap.
But also,
anyways,
yeah.
We've like created a segue. You know what I wish more people would get the veto. I don't know if any of you will agree with that, but
okay,
I have a very solid handheld.
I have two Vitas and I can say they're very solid. My problem is that
we got two.
Brothers.
Oh, frick you! What the frick? Sure. Anyways.
Well, you remember I was the one who bought them. Hello.
I'll get one when they drop the price at least once.
You have to admit the price for it is kind of steep. You can't really say that people.
There is a lot
jump to that.
In the
there
thing.
Is,
there is a lot packed into the thing.
There is, but it's marketed in the handheld demographic. People want, not expecting something expensive in that demographic.
The problem
is true.
Right?
Would go every month and buy a new phone for $700, but
well, there you go.
You can't really compare.
Frig.
Yeah, because you can carry your phone with you every day. I mean, you can be using that like constantly. So what can I say?
I still can't smile. Anyways, hold on. This is like one of my problems with how things are progressing. Like we see that things are increasing in the gaming industry. So like graphics, team sizes for development, and all of those things, production costs are all increasing to develop better quality games and all of that, right? But yet everybody expects that games should cost games and the hardware are going to cost the same amount as they do today. It's not feasible. It's not.
The video game.
That just can't work. What?
You know what's the problem with the video game industry? Is the fact that they believe they have to charge $60 for a game. So they're like, oh, we have this game like this cool single player that lasts 10 hours, but now we have to add multiplayer to make it worth $60. Why not just like charge $30 for the game?
Actually, saw crap. I read an article on this recently where they discussed the whole thing about in the past, like you'd get a game release and be just that, like what you get, that's the game. But they're gradually transitioning to this thing where they release like core parts of the game and then a bunch of DLC or extra multiplayer maps and a bunch
You
of
mean
other
those
stuff.
add-ons like they're having like Injustice and like what they did with
They have it in a ton of
Marvel
games.
versus Marvel pissed me off. I mean that game was great.
Why Marvel pissed you off?
The,
Oh, you mean because they released the initial thing and then they released the ultimate version?
Yeah, that's just sick. You can't do that to people. That is sick.
It's what a lot of fighting games do, though.
Yeah.
They just stop that.
Look on Street Fighter 4. Aren't they going to like Ultra Street Fighter 4 now?
Arcade.
No, well,
the arcade
no.
edition.
The thing with Street Fighter, like they're doing it in a smart way. Like they're just releasing this one thing that no matter what version of Street Fighter you currently have, if you buy that, it's not like $60 or whatever. I think it's like, I don't remember what it is. Is it $14 or something like that?
$15 or something.
When you buy this, you get everything. So like even if I only have the first version of Street Fighter, I still get everything, which I think is good.
Yeah,
that is smart. Like I can understand wanting to put out a game once for just a few years and then you had some updates to it, but when you put out a game and like you purposely leave important stuff out to charge you $10 every month just to get these extra stuff that.
Hold on. Marvel didn't leave out anything important out of their game. They just you get new characters. And
Zach, you have the second version, don't you?
Yeah.
Or had it?
Yeah, I have it. So I don't trade in that shit. Are you kidding me? My game is.
And here's the thing: the version that Zach has, can we play against Zach in that one?
No. You kidding me? They can't because it's what do you call it? There's a lot of gameplay changes in the game.
You see what I mean? It's stuff like that. You can't do that, man. It just brings us back to the point with the whole the way how Square doing this whole cross-platform thing with FF13. It works. Different platform, everybody can play against each other. I like that kind of thing. I wish that was there for almost every game. Like say Battlefield. Instead of just playing against somebody on a PS3 or on a PC, why not just get across everybody? Everybody can have more fun.
There's like different reasons for that though, because you really want to play against someone with like a mouse and keyboard against you and use a PS3 controller or PS4 controller, you'd get destroyed.
Yeah.
I don't know, but look at how Kyle played Black Ops. The man was sick.
Oh yeah, Kyle is sick at Black Ops, but if you played against someone with a mouse and keyboard, he's gonna be fucking dead. I don't give a shit.
You remember that match? How much did Kyle had? What, 45 kills and like 20 assists. I was like,
no, I'm not gonna lie. Kyle is very good at like someone. But that's the whole point. He's playing against people who's using a controller like him. Like if you're playing against someone with keyboard and mouse, I'm sorry, keyboard and mouse will always be controllers.
Headshots.
Yeah, they're just
But you have to admit, some people on the controller are pretty sick though.
I mean, for me personally, I've never had a problem with the whole keyboard and mouse versus controller thing.
Yeah,
but I can see in like first person shooters where having a keyboard and mouse takes that. Like aiming is very different with a mouse versus a controller.
It's a lot easier in a mouse. It's a lot easier.
And because some games where you use the mouse, if you have to like probably adjust the sensitivity, you're like into the like extreme detail. It's not the same across every game. Like in Battlefield, let's not use Call of Duty as an example, since that game is made for everybody to play and enjoy. Look at Battlefield. That really is like a.
Don't get what this man trying to say. Why not use a game that's made for everybody to play and enjoy?
Because the degree of difficulty isn't really that high.
Okay, I got you. Continue.
Battlefield, now, on the other hand, like you actually have to use some skills while playing it to like really get proper kills. Even in Battlefield 3, you can't just jump in there and just start shooting and killing people. It doesn't work.
Crap.
Hey, since wait. Different and everything.
We're kind of segueing a little back a little bit, but since didn't they have like Street Fighter Arcade Edition on PS Plus?
Yeah.
So why don't we all download it and play some Street Fighter, man?
We should do that.
I got it.
Especially since Evo came out like recently.
Jody doesn't have it though.
What, Evo?
No,
you don't have the arcade edition of Street Fighter.
No, I only had it on my computer.
You didn't download it for PS Plus? Oh my god. Anyway.
He didn't. He thought he couldn't get it.
I only remember I got it from on the computer. That's where I had it.
Why the hell do you have that on the computer?
I don't know. I just happened to get the computer version.
Yeah.
The hell? Something wrong with it.
Oh.
I wish they'd have the Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom on.
Dude, I get.
Yeah, I'm convinced. Like when I watch Evil, I'm scared to play that crap. I can't. I see guys go, and once they have you in a combo, you're dead.
No,
Unless they mess up.
I'll never play as good as that, but I mean, still, like, it's kind of.
What is this Spartacus Legends thing? Like,
some free to play game. I don't know.
Free to play Spartacus thing.
Which studio made it?
I don't know.
Give me a check.
I haven't even looked at it. Like
I didn't intend to play it, so it's like
and the Tekken Revolution.
It's a free to play Tekken.
That's free to play. Yeah.
Is it just the old Tekkens or just?
I think it's like a kind of a newish Tekken kind of thing. It's online play and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never downloaded it either.
Me
Did
neither.
you guys try Dust 514?
I did. Deleted it.
Fuck
I
it.
did. Alright, you know, I'm all for games, shooting games with RPG mentality, but the man didn't take it at all. Like, over excessive in this micromanagement. Extreme. You have to micromanagement your bullet, my youth. Why?
Your guns can run out. Like, if you buy guns and stuff like that, your guns can actually run out. Like, you can't use a gun anymore.
You have to buy a gun. So if you're not getting any kills in the game, mate, and you don't have no credits to buy anything, you pretty much don't have no use in the game.
Well, no, because they have guns that never run out, but they're like starter guns.
So the crappiest of guns. I went into a match, mate, and I got shot one time in the leg, and I was dead. And I'm like, really?
Yeah, but that's because you didn't pay all the money for like the good armor. Are you kidding me? The armor that will run out if you die.
Like, oh. And then when you put on a headset to do teamwork, the man them just having them own way.
No, but like, that's what a lot of free to play games are, and I hate that. I don't know. Free to play games is kind of annoying now. You ever played? Remember that free to play RPG we played way back, Junior? Perfect World or something like that. Perfect World or something. What was it?
Oh, that?
I think it was like, I don't know if it was Perfect World. It was something made by the same people. That was like so dumb, and you had to buy the health potion, but you had like the potion can run out. It's like it has a cooldown. Like every time you use it, it has a certain amount of uses, but you can buy the one that lasts forever though, for actual money. So I had to buy that. Like, oh yeah, $10 to use this potion forever. Yeah, well, I'll buy that. So ridiculous.
Oh god.
Wait, hold on. Let's try and wrap this thing up since we had too much offsets and whatever. So we went through all the different companies.
Yeah.
Is there any
sort of, I guess.
Isn't there any sneak? Was it Steam? No, Steam. Valve was working on some new
Steam
box.
The Steam box is basically a console, but not really a console.
I would buy a Steam box, but I don't know if they I think they've probably shuttered the hardware like section of Steam.
So if instead of having your desktop, you just have a box where you plug a keyboard and mouse into when you play.
No, it's gonna come with a freaking controller actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's like gonna be Yeah, I would get that. Are you fucking kidding me? With Steam being so cheap.
And we can play Left 4 Dead. We can play Left 4 Dead again.
Yo, crap! When last we played Left 4 Dead?
Oh.
Yo, it's been like, I missed those nights. No, those were some good nights.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Still screaming at our computers. Well, yo! Oh my gosh, it's a tank!
The Lord of the Rings, mad. That thing was sick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty.
I remember after a while we just keep dropping the difficulty.
Yeah, why don't we keep trying and we'll keep failing?
It's like, let's just drop difficulty. We've been doing this for too long. Let's drop it easy. And let's beat the stage like, alright.
We're playing that mud for like 6 hours.
Yeah, I don't think we even beat it. Oh, did we beat it? I don't remember.
We did beat it. You got disconnected, and me and Sean and Wisdom beat it.
Okay, I wasn't there. I know I never beat that thing.
Yeah,
and we saw what happened at the end of it. It was pretty epic.
Alright, we can wrap.
Anyway, so I guess that's our outlook on next gen, there are some who are not as thinking that certain companies do as well as they might do. So I guess we'll see if Nintendo surprises us.
They'll surprise us by failing.
That's wow. You know what? I am still considering it at 3DS. I just don't know if I'm getting a Japanese version one or.
Hey, at least I'm honest.
I guess so. And Microsoft, we'll see if they implement their
Sony. Mad props to you, Sony. Just keep doing what you're doing. I've nothing against them. They're doing everything right price, right online system, right games.
And I mean, one thing we didn't mention, but what I'm very happy about Sony doing is that their whole approach to indie developments and stuff like that. Like,
that is actually kind of cool because I actually like those little games.
Yeah, I mean, like indies are like some of the most innovative people in the industry.
Like sometimes I don't want to come up and go jump into a massive, sick hardcore game that's gonna just blow my mind. So some of those like what was that name of that game that they Knack? Is it Knack it's called?
Yeah, I want to play Knack.
Yeah, Knack is not an indie game.
That's not
an indie game?
Yeah,
is that considered an indie game?
Knack isn't an indie game. I want to play Knack. Knack isn't an indie game.
No, it's made by Sony.
Indie games are like the stuff like Journey and Flow and
like Journey.
Dude,
Journey's an indie game.
Journey was the best fucking game this year. I don't give a shit.
So you take it over Last of Us?
Last year.
That came out this year.
Journey was last year.
That was last year? Okay, never mind.
You?
What? I'm the disconnect or something?
On the call, so it's probably one of you.
No, I think it's you guys. You fucked it up.
I don't know. So I have no idea what the hell just happened. The call just died. Like
yeah, some fucking 9/11 conspiracy shit that was, dude. What the fuck?
What?
Oh.
Wait, Microsoft was listening on the call.
Well, they own Skype now, so.
Exactly. What? Exactly. Were you still recording?
It was. I mean, it's recording now again. So.
Okay.
I mean, it was recording the whole time, and then that happened. And no, we're back here.
I take my 9/11 comment, then I'm sorry. I didn't know I was going to make it on the podcast.
Don't worry. None of us are involved with anything straight, so it's fine. At least I hope not. You know what? Moving along. Yeah. Moving along. I don't remember what the hell we were saying. Or we're talking about industry. I said
Journey was the best game of last year.
I mean, it won a frig load of awards.
It was amazing. Have you played Journey, Neil? You played Journey?
No.
Buy that game right now.
It doesn't appeal to me.
Buy that fucking game.
Yo, Jody said the same thing, man.
Dude, you guys are idiots. Buy that fucking game.
Yo, that game is an experience that you should give yourself the pleasure of having that experience.
I know Neil will like that game because Neil, I know you said Last of Us is like it's like unique and stuff like that. Journey's also unique. It's not the same kind of game, obviously, but I mean,
Journey isn't a game. It's an experience.
It's an experience. What if I don't want an experience?
Well, fuck you. Why? You deserve to treat yourself to that experience. You understand?
Treat myself to the game. What? Like, give me some more convincing as to why I should buy that game. You're telling me to buy a one-off shot game.
All right, no, okay. Jody won't like it. I'm sorry, Jody won't. I know.
I'll give it a try.
Neil will appreciate the game.
Yeah.
Neil, you should appreciate that game. You understand?
Yeah.
Anybody who can appreciate the art behind a video game will appreciate it.
Yeah.
I tried the demo, but I didn't play the.
Yeah, but demo is like it just gave like a little slice, but that.
It don't make sense. No. It don't make sense to play the demo. You need to play the whole thing.
I love art.
You don't love art.
Dude, that game is a work of art. All right, I'll tell you that right now. Just play it.
You know what awards that thing won at the
obnoxious amount of words.
Award thing.
Obnoxious.
I mean, my Halo won a lot of awards. Does that mean I should play?
Frig Halo.
Halo. Still, no, it's a really good game though. I said definitely play it. Journey.
But specify Journey. It's like I'm playing Halo. It's like no, let me make that.
Not Halo. Amazing.
Anyway, let's wrap this up. We went through everything. Depending on the feedback from this year podcasting. I'll maybe continue to do more with varying topics. Sometimes it'll be video games, sometimes movies, sometimes to discuss some of the crap that's happening in the world and how the world should maybe be destroyed and solve everybody's problems.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
Yeah.
But
What?
Sorry. How do I agree with that? Go on.
We should do this.
What?
We should do this again, though. Yeah.
Nah, yeah. I mean, like, I want to try and do it weekly or bi-weekly, hopefully. But like I said, it depends on availability and reception as well. I mean, it's not something hard to do.
Where are you putting it?
I'm going to drop it on my YouTube channel most likely. If I can, I'll maybe just create a soundbite thing for it and upload that somewhere else as well. I'll let you know.
Alright, cool.
I'll let you know. But I know I'm definitely putting it up on my YouTube channel at least.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have pictures of us floating around on the.
Nah, man.
No, fuck no. What do you think?
Nah.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
The hell, I don't want. No, that's alright.
Alright. Put up pictures of all the games we talk about and make them float around on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like more work than it's really.
I know, right?
No, and make sure the PS4 and Sony logo floats around every 10 seconds. You know?
Almost no.
But please don't put like pictures of like the Twin Towers because I did mention 9/11. Don't do that. That's
Like,
that would be in bad taste, I think.
so I have to dig this hole a little deeper.
A little heavy for the first episode, you know.
And put a picture of Sam Fisher listening on your phone call.
Yeah. You can,
Hold on. I'm just going to find one static image. Like, if this podcasting actually takes off, then I'll start thinking about an actual name for it and all that official type of thing. Anyway. So, that is us discussing the possibilities of next gen. This is Monday. Neil Titus, Sir Terrence, and Jodine Foreman signing off.
well, they can stalk you guys now. That's for sure. You gave full name and everything. Weird.
Yeah.
Google me, Dark Eyes of 22. You'll find me somewhere.
What's going on with the name, man? Come on.
Yeah, we'll just edit that part. Put it under the table. It's alright.
Yeah,
go by AKA.
do the
You know?
do the ending. Do the ending again.
Just cut that part out. Just cut that part out.
Listen, if I don't have a problem using my name, nobody else should, because I'm like the most paranoid person.
No use. But you don't seem to understand what's going on online.
Sorry. At least you didn't mention anything. I don't really care at this point, really, but you guys probably should be.
Yeah, that ain't fair. That's not fair.
Was Zach? Oh, I called him Sir Terrence.
Shut up.
That's hilarious.
Edit. Well, I think you said our names in the beginning. I don't remember.
I did say it in the beginning.
Still said Sir Turns for me, so I was like, hey.
Really?
Yeah.
Zach
Hey,
Edwards?
you fucker! No. Alright, whatever. Alright, it's fine. Let's leave it in notes. That's over.
All right.
Oh,
well, we know your name now.
Stalk you as well. Stalk everybody in this group. Oh my goodness.